Good evening, children. Today, can I teach now yesterday's session continuation part, manipulation of database methods. What are the title is what are the steps involved in what are the steps involved in manipulation of data processing. This method simply we called MDP. The same questions sometime we'll ask MDP methods. What are MDP methods? Simply I will tell you, as a class teacher, what are the works in a student examination purpose activity, what analysis the mark lesson. This is about, can I tell now the explanation. In these MDP methods, first one is searching, first method. Second one, sorting. Third one, merging. And then fourth one, perform calculation. Okay. So, searching, sorting, merging, perform calculation, and then filtering. Sixth one is editing. This is called editing. The final one is report generation. These methods can be solved manipulation of database data processing. One by one, can I tell you now? First one, searching is what, sir? In that process, what is the role of a class teacher? First one is, in the searching activity, searching process, as a class teacher, getting marks from all the subject teachers. So, search the marks from all the subject teachers. This is called searching. And then same sorting. Sorting is nothing but simply we called arranging alphabetically. Okay, name wise or date of birth or initials wise, okay, serial number wise, we will make it. That is called searching. So, one activity is over for searching and then sorting also over. The third activity is a merging. Sir, what is the merging, sir, in this session? In this merging activity, as a class teacher, how consolidate mark list in that process, but is arranging all the marks, adding, summation, total ranks or joining together, then it is called merging, joining all the fields, that is called merging. And then the fourth one is perform calculation. Perform calculation. Sir, in this perform calculation, what we are doing, sir? Sorting over, merging over. Perform calculation means what? Totals, marks, okay, and then rank, okay, so etc. This we will find out is a perform calculation. The fifth one is filtering. Filtering is nothing but in our criteria, condition based, what we are thinking, what is the need, what performance if we want, that query based will making filtering. So, rank wise or subject wise, these we will making. And then what? Editing. Sir, this is main role. Editing is a main role. Why, sir? So, as a class teacher, after that filtering, front of the children, we will discuss the marks. Any corrections are there, we will modify it. So, that is called corrections, modifications or changing the marks, This the process is called editing process. And then the seventh one is report generation. In that process, report generation, as a class teacher, after editing everything over, okay, as a report, what? Consolidate report, make it ready, and then submit the principal. Okay, this is the process. This is called final, we will make it report generation. So, as a class teacher, these much responsibilities are there. That responsibilities, again once more I will tell you: searching, sorting, merging, perform calculation, and then filtering, and then editing, finally a report generation. Sir, actually this is a sometime 5 marks and sometime 3 mark questions for examination purpose, but these much steps as a slow learner children, how can be kept in mind easily? Can I tell one simple formula? What's a simple formula or kept in mind easily? SMS free paisa. This is called a simple clue. Is nothing but SMS free paisa. Here S for we know searching, and then M for we know merging, and then S for we know sorting, F for we know filtering, and then this is R for report generation, and then E for this is called editing, and then P for perform calculation. This is simply kept in mind. We will maintain a formula. This is called SMS free paisa. Is nothing but all the steps kept in mind easily. So, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps. I think so you can understand pakka in this manipulation of database methods. Dear children, now in this DBMS is what yesterday we learned. Now can I say about what are the characteristics of a DBMS, and then what are the advantages of DBMS and components of DBMS. Again, once I remember again, in this DBMS is nothing but database management system. Database management system. In this database management system is a computer based record keeping system. It is a computer based record keeping system. Computer based record keeping system. That's why this is called DBMS. In this DBMS is one of the software yesterday we learned. Here expansion is database management system. Okay. In this management system, what are the tasks of DBMS? Yesterday we learned. Point number 1, entering into the data in a database. Point number 2, reordering the records in a database, and then obtaining the subset of the data. Again, quick review: entering the data in a database, reordering the records in a database, and then obtaining the subset of the data. Okay, now can I say about characteristics of DBMS? Actually, in this DBMS or computer based record keeping system is a data stored into table. Data stored into a table. The table we will represent, do like this. This is mark list table. Here serial number, name, mark 1 and then mark 2. That case we will introduce in this serial number based 1, 2, 3. Here name, simply can I tell you AAA, BBB and then CCC. Mark 90, 80, 70, sir 60, 70 and then 80. So this is a table, but the table name is mark list. So data stored into table. It is a point number 1, characteristics of DBMS. Next one is reduced redundancy. Sir, what's a reduced redundancy? We are using in computer based record keeping system the manpower. Suppose the manually the work 3 people work, actually we are doing in a computer, only 1 people is enough. That's why reduced redundancy. And then data consistency, it also will come. So not approximate, accurate data we will take. That's why data consistency. I think so you clear. First one is data stored into a tables, and then reduced redundancy, data consistency, accurate result. The fourth one is support multiple users and concurrent access. Multiple users. Okay, we are in our school also we are introducing NEET exams. We are tied with what? Ambibe. in the system, but department wise we gave one dashboard, but what are the questions we are uploaded, the result basis analysis we will see directly. So, department wise all HOD controls or principals controls or school management controls we will see the data. That is why supporting multiple user and concurrent access the language. This is very important one, but if you need a security in this data, we need a security. In the security based, we know physical security, personal security and personal security. This is different concept. We will see in future. As a creating a database. In this a computer means we will see physical security, and as physical security in the computer here what system based physical security, okay, physical security, and then personal security. Personal security means without knowing the password, so without can't open the file. That is why we are introducing password. We will create password. And then third one is personal security. Sir, what's our here personal security means? As a person, as a team head, okay, we will give an security that is called, so physical person will given a security is a personal. The physical security means object, computer, okay, CPU, okay, software, but personal means password, personal security, and then personal means security as a person. That is why. Now, next, DBMS supports transactions. The marks, if you getting mark is sending outside means as a school management marks will send it to the children's or parents. Okay, how they will see? These are the characteristics of DBMS. Quickly I will tell you. First one is data stored into tables, and then reduced redundancy, manpower will reduced, data consistency, accurate result we will take, and then support multiple users and concurrent access. Okay, here query. What's our query means? In that query about can I tell you? Here we will introduce SQL, query based conditions. Query means conditions. That SQL means structured, STRUCTURED, structured query language. This is called SQL. In this SQL query language based SQL, okay. In this query language based we are introducing in a database. Sir, what sir here RDBMS is also is there, that about we will see in the next class. The relational database management system. Again the query based will introduced for what? Oracle, ORACLE. It is one of the database method software. In this Oracle is a Oak Ridge automatic computing logical engine. Can I tell the expansion of this? Oracle, okay, Oak Ridge relational automatic computing logical engine. Okay, this is called Oracle, ORACLE. This is called Oracle automatic computing logical engine. And then we will given a security, that is called security about already I explained. DBMS supports transactions. Yes. Now can I say about advantages of DBMS? In these advantages of DBMS, Segregation is nothing but segregation of applications program. We will given a works, we will segregate. This is main advantages. Minimal data duplications or data redundancy. What are the data we need? That time remaining data we will hiding. What the result we want? Emergency, immediate, and particular data we can search immediately, and then easily retrieval of data using query language. So whatever the result we want, whatever the fields you want, have retrieval and data using query language, and then reduced development time and maintenance. This is very important point. Reduced development time and then same time maintenance. This exam, this much time, after that it will automatically submit. The processing we are maintaining for reduced development time and maintenance. So these are the advantages of DBMS. It's a very important questions for asking 2 marks also. Next, components. What are the components? In these components of DBMS, here first one is we know hardware and then software. Hardware about, if we need a components, we maintain a data in a computer, that is called hardware. Is nothing but physical part of a computer, and then software is a non-physical part of a computer or set of instruction, is nothing but set of instruction. Here hardware is means physical components, is nothing but physical components. And then what are the needs of data? This is called needs of entries, is nothing but data. If we maintain a procedures or methods, this is called procedures and methods. So finally, database access language. Database access language. What language, what criteria, what query we will apply this language about, we will see what. So many languages are there, that's why that language is SQL, is nothing but structured query language. This about we will see future detailedly can I explain to you. Now dear children, now can I say about database structure. In this database structure, 3 things are very important. What the are 3 things, sirs? Number 1 is here relations. This is point number 1, relations. And then point number 2, here attributes or column. And then number 3 is a tuple or row. Here TUPLE, tuple or row. Okay, here relations or table. Okay, the relations are also called as tables. Sir, you see this is a database structure. In this database structure, student number and then student name and then student age, which class students are studying, and then which sections they are studying. Here we know students number 1101, 02, 03, 4, 5. Here students names we know Kannan and Ramakrishnan and Vidya, Brito and so Batmaja. But student age and then student class and then sections. In the table simply we called what? Now Ramakrishnan, the complete row, in the complete row in a table. This is called row or tuple. Okay, yes. Now can I say about attributes and columns? You see here student's name completely in a table, column wise manner. In this column wise manner we called attributes or columns. Okay, so attributes and columns. Here tuple or row is nothing but in the table complete row is nothing but what? Tuple. Okay, so the relations are also called as tables, attributes or column, and then tuple or row. Okay, yes, I think so. This is a table, this is a file or table. This is a file or table. So in this table, row wise manner is also called as row or tuple. The column wise manner is also called as attributes and columns. Okay, children, now can I say about types of relationships? Yes, in our natural life, relationship is or maintaining is very important one thing in the world. But here types of relationships in a database, what are the methods? The first one-to-one relationship, sir, and then one-to-many relationship. The third one is many-to-one relationship. The fourth one is many-to-many relationship. Okay, first method we will see one-to-one method. Here the many types of students are there in a classroom. Sir, example, this student name is Vijay Kumar, allotted their roll number is 1, 2, 3. This is allotted number. And then here Vijay Kumar 1, 2, 3, Prashant 1, 4, 1, Srinath allotted number is 1, 2, 0. So what I am saying is in these relations one to one, here student name, roll number, student name, roll number, student name, roll number. This is called one to one relationship. Now can I say about one to many relationship? How, sir? One to many relationship. Here in this case one to many relationship department is a computer science. In this one to many relationship, in this computer science departments, here Shekhar is one of the staff member, Kumar also one of the staff member, and Vijay is also one of the staff member. But here the computer department from deriving many different types of faculties are there. That's why one to many information, but that information is going to these three people. That is called one to many relationship. I think so you can understand clearly. Done. Now can I say about many to one relationship? In this many to one relationship, in our school, different types of employees are working in our school. The staff names are alphabetically I will tell you. Here A, B, C and D, but these faculties, these types of faculties are working in a single institution. This institution is SVM Techno School 2020. So you can clearly understand many teachers, many employees are working in a single institution. That's why the relationship going to many to one relationship. I think so you can understand. Okay, yes. The final, this is called many to many relationship. Okay, here what I am saying, example I will tell you. Here the person is A, another one person is B, another one person is C, but that A person is like tea, coffee and juice. Here B also tea, coffee and juice. Here B person also like coffee and juice. C person like tea and juice. So what I am saying here, many persons like many things. So that's why the fourth type is many to many relationship. So here deeply one examples gave for a textbook also. Books, this is author of books, this is C++ programming language books, and then Python and then Java. These three books compulsory studying for the children. Three people, one person is A, another one is B, another one is C. Now what I am saying is, here in this textbook A is studying for Java book, Python book and C++. B also here what? C++, Python and Java. Answer BSO, Python and Java, and C person also Java, Python and C++. So our types of relationship in this criteria, there are different types. These types are one to one relationships, one to many relationships, many to one relationships, many to many relationships. That about we will learn today. Now can I came to conclusion. Today's sessions we learned from the first what manipulation of database methods. What are the methods of manipulation? And then what we learned, DBMS characteristics and then advantages, and then DBMS what here components of DBMS, and then types of relationships. So these types with example also I explained. So next class we will see remaining the chapters. Thank you for your kind cooperation today.